Greetings, Sophisticated Intuition here with your annual forecast for the year of 2026. This is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. All right, Spirit, what energy is coming towards Sagittarius for the year 2026, please? What energy is coming toward? Okay. Oh, yep. Okay. What energy is coming towards Sagittarius for the year 2026? Thank you. Ow! Ow! Let me calm down. Let's get it all out here. Woo, like fire shot up in my bones. Woo. Okay. All right. The Sagittarius, what's coming towards Sagittarius for or what guidance do you have for what's coming towards Sagittarius in the year of 2026, please? Thank you. Okay. Okay now. Okay. All right. Okay. What guidance in romance and or love do you have for Sagittarius for the year 2026, please? Guidance as well. Okay. Oh, somebody else got this, but you know what? According to what's on the table, we got to keep it. So, I can't remember which zodiac had it, but it might be a tag team. Okay. In the spiritual world for the two of y'all. But here we go. So, first and foremost, Sagittarius, you are going to be doing your religious studies, your cultural studies, you are going to be getting closer and closer. You're going to be trying you trying to know exactly who Yahweh is, who God is, what is the divine. You are asking these questions like you're not playing with it either. You want to know. But here's the more important thing is that the universe, the divine source, whatever you call it, whatever this knowledge that you are seeking, the doors will be answered. The questions will be answered. What you are knocking at the doors and they shall open. Okay? God wants to talk to you just as much as you want to talk to God. Simple. Let me show you. Attuned to the divine. I don't even think we're going to be here too long. Honestly, I can't say. But attuned to the divine. This is my card that says that you need to get in alignment. Okay? To divinity. Specifically. Then, oops. Then flew out my hand. I'm excited for you though, Sagittarius, because look, the Wheel of Fortune, which represents divine timing, okay, which represents the wheel turning in your favor. Look, this is big believer business, Sagittarius. Listen, this is big faith. This is big divine intervention, divine protection, divine love, divine partnerships, divine counterparts. Like, this is big divinity in the year 2026, okay? Listen, work through your feelings because you really don't have time for them, okay? I say that with love. I really do. Okay. Whatever emotions come up, put them to the side, cast them away because you really don't have time for that because the divine has you in the palm of its hand. Okay. Really. But I really think that this is a very, very spiritual growth, expansion of knowledge. Um, Moses on the mountain, Buddha in meditation. Uh, this is this is sitting with divinity. This is sitting with spirituality. It's bigger than religion. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, Sagittarius is bigger than religion. Okay. And it's coming in as a like the spiritual realm wants to work with you. I don't know what your calling is. I don't know what your mission is, but the spiritual realm wants to work with you. You're going to new heights in your spiritual growth, in your spiritual knowledge, in your spiritual wisdom. You will be a leader. Your hierarchy. Here's the thing: those of you who press play on this, you already have a high level of hierarchy in the spiritual realm. Everything runs on hierarchy in the spiritual realm. Okay. Now you can graduate, you can ascend. But you're going to step into that. For those of you who press play on this who didn't know you was important in the spiritual realm, you're going to find that out this year. You're going to find that out this year. Now, I'm going to come over here first to the world, okay? We got these majors that showed up for you. First, the Wheel of Fortune. Everything's working out for in your favor this year. Everything is working out in your favor. The world is here. It's shifting, okay? A new thing is going to happen. A new thing is happening. A new thing has happened. Look deeper. Don't allow age, stagnation, or negative conditions stop you from learning and growing. The reality that you feared may not exist. Look deeper to understand the true source of your feelings, and you may discover the real reason behind what is. So this, you know what I'm hearing with this pairing with the work through your feelings is like get out of your emotions, detach from your emotions, because what you are about to experience is unexplainable. It defies logic. It defies logic. It doesn't make sense. Embrace partnership. A harmonious relationship creates joy. It is bond free from attachments to power, money, or status. Accept your friends and partners as they are. Release all judgment. I don't really feel like this is a Sagittarius situation. I don't know now Sagittarius that could care less. First of all, I am a Sagittarius. I don't know if I mentioned that to you, but I've never met one that I couldn't be friends with. I might have bumped heads with one or two in the beginning, but there's never been one that I couldn't be friends with. And the reason why is because we love everybody. One of my best friends is always on my case because I'm always like trying to invite everybody to everything, and she's like, you know, everybody can't go with everybody. But I just feel like that's Sagittarius. Like we just welcome and we just embrace all people at all levels. We treat the janitor and the CEO with the same respect, like because we know just as soon as you go up, you can come back down, and vice versa. And you're gonna see them same people all along the way, right? So what I take away from this, more importantly, Sag, is that there's a divine partnership that you need to embrace that is coming in 2026. It's free from attachments. Again, this is the thing. It's not an emotional attachment. It's a spiritual attachment or a spiritual connection. Let me take the word attachment out of that. It's a spiritual connection that's coming in. Okay. And that's going to look different for each of you. Some of y'all, that's a romantic relationship that it might show up in. For others of you, it may be a best friend. For some of you, it may be a coworker. Okay? It's going to look different for everybody, but there is a spiritual connection that is about to happen for you in 2026. And it really just like there's something about your mind, your level of intelligence, your keen sensibility. Like there's just something here where it's like, man, Sagittarius, you could have $20 to your name or be a multimillionaire, but the level of wisdom and knowledge that you are about to receive in 2026, it cannot be compared to any bank account. It knowledge is power, and you are going to find yourself very powerful. Like, don't nobody want to get in an argument with a Sagittarius next year. I'm gonna tell you why. One, we are ruthless with our mouths at the first place, but when we are educated, when we have wisdom, boy, you don't want to get in no fight with no Sagittarius, no verbal confrontation. No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So, how many people got this one? See, Yeshua is about to be active in 2026. I feel like, okay, no matter what your spiritual beliefs are, I just feel like there's this Christ consciousness that is going to be very present. I felt like the return of it came on last year, on last season, but there's just going to be some um, like I want to say like tangible presence of the Christ. Okay. And whoever got this a little while back in the other messages, I'm going to kind of say that to you as well, Sagittarius. So if you go across watching, you hear this, and I said it to them, yes, I did, but I'm gonna say it to you as well. It doesn't matter what your spiritual beliefs are. I encourage you, if nothing else, I'm not telling you go read the Bible necessarily, but I mean that's the best uh reliable source for this information. But like, go and educate your story, or educate yourself on the story of Christ. Okay, if you don't know it. Some of y'all have, you've been Christians all your life, so you know this story. You don't need to go read it. You're going to take away from what I'm going to read from you in just a moment. But others of you who do not even know who the Christ is, who press play on this, do your due diligence and understand the story of Christ. Why? Because that is going to resonate in what is about to transpire in your life experience in 2026. Okay? Yeah. It's glorious. It's just like, it's almost like, listen to me. The divine is not some grand genie, okay? But Sagittarius, I'm getting the sense that like you can have whatever you want this year. You just gotta ask politely, okay? Listen, let me read this. The Christ flame. This is what showed up. Okay. Yep. That's what showed up for you. This oracle brings guidance that you are connecting with the universal Christ consciousness, and your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart, bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of awakening happening on the earth now. You are exactly where you are meant to be and doing exactly what you are meant to be doing. Keep going, okay? So, listen, if you've been on your Christ consciousness and you've been reading and studying your word, keep doing it. If you haven't, get into it. Embrace this partnership. The Christ consciousness wants to work with you, okay, to create the change. Also, I feel like Sagittarius, you're going to be creating change, whether it's in your little micro world or if it's expanded out to the collective. Some of you who have been who've been doing your work and doing what you're supposed to be doing and doing what you've been called to do, your territory is about to be expanded, okay? So you should know that. Some of you are going to start speaking at conferences and things like that. I just feel like an expansion of territory, but in the right season, in the right timing. Right now, I feel like, oh, that makes sense. Like, uh, I'm about to start my first fruits beginning tomorrow. Those of you who have been here forever, you know what that is. That is a time of communion. I'm also going to expand that into when Ramadan comes up. So those of you who practice Ramadan, you're going to want to commune. Okay. What does that mean for those of you who don't know? Fast and pray. Yeah. You're about to touch. If you do that, you are going to enter into the holies of holies. You, I listen, it might come by dream. Okay. For some of you, it might be like someone who looks like the images of Christ that we know. Do not come on here arguing with me about black and white Jesus. Don't do that. Don't insult my intelligence. That's not what this is about, y'all. Okay? The image is going to manifest itself in a way in which you can handle it. Let me put it that way. Okay? It's bigger than Yeshua, though. That's the crazy part. But it's bigger than Yeshua. Like, this is about okay, I heard that real loud. The only way through is oh, I just lost it. But basically, in order to get to God, you got to go through Christ. I want to break that down so bad, but I don't want to keep y'all so long because, like, I think the true spiritualists, I think we truly understand what that means. But for the Christians, it's a little bit different. So, apply it in and how it resonates for your spirituality, for your growth, for your faith, for your walk. But ultimately, Sagittarius, in the year of 2026, you're going to be partnering with the Christ in some way to cultivate, to Lend yourself to the collective. Like, this is a year in which you rise spiritually. Okay. And somehow that's you are influencing the entire world. The entire world, Sagittarius. Now that world might be small, it might just be your little mini world, but yeah, you can count on that. Do that work though. Get in alignment. Okay. Get in alignment. What's so crazy is it's the new moon in Pisces on this card, right? And we know that the two fish represent the Christ. Like that, man, listen. It is what it is, Sagittarius. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. As you can see what is showing up here for you, the work that you have to do and how it's going to manifest into your 2026. Like, your pinnacles aren't here, your relationships aren't here, because none of that matters for you this year. This is what you need to be working on. And for some of you, it won't be the Christ, okay? For some of you, it'll be some other divine entity, but either way, it's an ascension, not a descension. So we're not worshiping lower levels, we're worshiping the highest of the highest. I don't even want to say worship, we're just entering in and it's like, Sagittarius, I gotta go because this is not supposed to be this long, but what I'm seeing, what they just gave me as a visual, is sitting down under a tree having a conversation with divinity. That's what your year looks like, and that is your message. Love and light.